Hey guys, Brian Bohr with Berkshire Hathaway, and I just wanted to take the time to shoot a quick video to kind of talk about how the coronavirus is affecting real estate. Not particularly the sales and stuff like that. We have separate videos for the hard numbers of listing and selling and stuff like that, but really just how it's affecting how we're working differently. So we're trying to take as many precautions as we can. Honestly, in a weird way, it's kind of making agents better, maybe doing some of the things that we should have done all along. So there's more and more agents doing videos. Obviously, you know, I've always been a big fan of videos, as you can tell right now, of their listings, and that's great. It's a good way to allow people to really see the house without having to get there in person. Maybe it limits the number of showings, which is a good thing. The other thing is, you know, there's been situations in the past where buyers think that, you know, sellers should bend over backwards for them. And honestly, there's a lot of sellers right now that are home and homeschooling. And so if you're going to try to set up a showing with 45-minute notice, I mean, that's just not happening anymore. And honestly, those are things that probably never should have happened. But, you know, when you're selling, you're trying to sell your house, and then someone has a request like that, you do kind of bend over backwards. And it is kind of nice. It's putting things into a little better perspective. It's funny, my wife bought these "Let's Stay Home" signs like 4 months ago, and now that's all we're doing is as much as we can. But I guess the big thing is I just want to let people know that we're adjusting as much as we can. There are still plenty of houses selling. There's plenty of buyers buying. That being said, every situation is different. You know, we don't expect someone that has already moved out and has a vacant house to sell to work the same way as someone that's, you know, in their house 24/7 homeschooling 3 kids, you know. So everything is a case-by-case basis. We want to learn more and more about your situation and see what we can do to help you, whether it is putting your house on now, whether it's putting your house on in 2 years. Same thing with buying. Some of the money that's been put in, you know, to stimulus and stuff like that is actually making it tougher for people to qualify for loans. People need a higher credit score than they maybe did in the past. One of our previous videos, Jeremy talked about how to raise your credit score. So if that's something you're concerned about, go back and look at that video. But those are things that people should have been doing all along that we're really getting better at. And that's exciting. And the other thing too is there's a lot of local people that need help, whether it's, you know, restaurants, stuff like that. We're going to do some things to try to support stuff like that. So keep following the page. There's going to be some fun little contests and stuff like that. And honestly, it's gonna be fine. I haven't told anyone, too many people, but I actually had LASIK done like a month ago. And so if I can stare at a laser and they can cut my eyeball open and do a few things and all of a sudden my vision's fixed, I'm pretty sure this little virus thing will get taken care of sooner than later. So that's my thoughts. I'm sure you're getting 100 emails about how every company is approaching the coronavirus, but I just want to let you know how we're approaching things, and that's that.